good. I'm good.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. You look at this Arizona defense, and they've been excellent against the pass. The number 6 unit in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Burrow will get this into the hands of Mixon as running back. He's got room to roam. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Joe Mixon, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Bengals will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
Oh, why didn't
he
block him?
Realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
At their own 14-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that...
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked by Logan Wilson. And he will bring it back to about the 11.
Come on, bro.
Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. Mixon with a first down carry. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It's a gain of 7 on the ground. 2nd down coming up. On that last run, he's now hit the 6,000-yard mark for rushing yards in his career.
And moves him squarely into the top 100 rushers of all time. In fact, he can boast that he's rushed for over 1,000 yards more than Gale Sayers did in his career, and Gale Sayers was a Hall of Famer in a short career.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now, 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a first down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
Burrow going to keep it on the sneak, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown.
Ah, man.
Sneak successful from a yard out, and the Bengals are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead.
It's getting ugly. It's back.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and it's now 14-0.
14. Cardinals, nothing. Kevin McPherson, the kickoff for
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 and the 24.
Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 20.
Let me see something.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Running left, it's Fournette. Room here to run. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down.
But when you're able to break a run against a cover 2 or a 2-deep zone, safeties are back a little ways. What you're counting on is the guys taking care of business up front and then maybe climbing to the second level. That offensive lineman or tight end getting up to the second level.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Sitting right under there.
They're going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10.
Oof, give me a sack, bro.
First down there, but it's incomplete.
No sense risking anything there on first down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who can make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Inside handoff to Mixon. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
On 3rd down, Burrow. Short throw to Smith. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Mixing up the middle. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. 10 more there and another first down.
Brandon, after last week we went over 200 yards. Looks like the hot tub, cold tub, whatever he did, it worked pretty well.
Much chatter about that performance. Rightfully so. AFC Offensive Player of the Week. Back to Mixon on first down. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
second down. Here's Mixon. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. 14-0 the score.
Picks
This
already.
is the NFL on EA Sports.
Like 5 possessions. Let's go.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow.
Pickett, my guy. The one that had an opportunity.
Whether that's a little
Man.
hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
So on 4th down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengals. field goal.
Come on.
And this a 39-yard attempt.
Good try.
McPherson's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. They keep it with Fournette on 1st down. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. 63 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Again, it's Fournette. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
A big part of a middle linebacker's job is being able to take on blocks and then go make plays. But the best ones, they have those big guys in front of them playing defensive line to hold blockers off of them and allow them to flow sideline to sideline and make the big hits.
Murray to throw on 3rd and 1. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
What's that? I gotta see that.
Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. This offense continues to shoot themselves in the foot. And here, another sack.
All game long, we've seen missed assignments, which have led to turnovers, sacks. This group has not played well at all here in the first half.
On is the punter Hawk as he gets this one away. Jones on the return. It's a 39-yard punt, 8 on the return, and the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10.
17-yard line.
Here we go. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense.
Yep.
Run what
Put
you
your
do
foot on
best.
the gas.
Exactly. Put it all the way down and try and increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Here we go. 2nd and 7 from the 20. Burrow looking to pass. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
The offense on third down, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Now it's Burrow. Open man, it's complete to Higgins. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
Here we go. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, a give to Mixon. And he'll get this up to about the 40. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. Over the middle, he finds Higgins. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 45-yard line. 15 yards there on the catch and run.
Higgins with the big play and coming off of back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons. Those are plays you expect to see it make. Only the 2nd player in Bengals history with 3,000 yards in his first 3 seasons.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Here's a give to Mixon. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Here we go. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, a give to Brown. And he's going to be stopped up just short of the first down at the Cardinals' 35. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling.
3rd and inches, they just hand it to the big battering ram there. That's football 101, isn't it? That's bread and butter. Turn around and hand it to the big fella and let him get forward for a first down.
Burrow now off the bootleg. Short throw to Smith. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Here we go. 11.
On 3rd down, Mixon. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
So this lead, Charles, is continuing to swell here in the first half.
Well, it's interesting. When we talked to them prior to the game, they told us that their game plan was take no prisoners, and they've lived up to it so far because everything has worked. No guarantee that'll continue. But all in all, this coaching staff's got to be very pleased by what they've seen.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Fournette, a first down carry, and he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
Oh, man. Come on, fellas.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Fournette running right. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 105 yards on the ground for Fournette. It's a first down.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. So 8 yards on the completion there, and they'll be left with second and a couple. Up the gut, Fournette. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. That one a first down pickup of 8. With that last effort, he topples the 5,000-yard mark for his career.
And that doesn't place you among the absolute greats that have ever played the game, but it's a significant achievement and a very, very solid career.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. And now Murray's going to set up the throw. His throw caught right around the 6. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And this one too low.
Well, this defense is certainly organized
that's
and playing
crazy.
off of each other because the rush is providing pressure.
That's so
and the coverage
crazy
is
to
forcing
me.
incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
I'm looking at this right now, but
Here's Murray. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
This defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Two incompletions haven't moved him any closer. And likely throwing again, you'd have to think on 3rd and goal here. Murray now. They'll swing this out to Fournette. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
All right, damn. That was crucial.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here.
Okay.
And the 39-year-old veteran puts it right through.
Oh, man.
Do it for this first half. So we have reached halftime here, and it's the visiting Bengals out in front.
Both teams finishing up their halftime adjustments. We're about ready to get back to
Here's
football at
Jonathan
State Farm
Coachman
Stadium.
at REA
And for the
Sports
call,
Halftime
let's head
Report.
back out to Glendale and hand it over to Brandon Gott.
I feel like...
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Bengals set to receive the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going.
12.
Mixon will get it to start the second half. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
11 Thomas.
Once again, they run with Mixon.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me, bro.
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 59 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. A handoff to Mixon. And he's got a Bengals first down. His good running gets him to about the 44. They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they establish that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead, because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And now they will throw it with Burrow. Got him in. It's Brown.
Ah, good
Past
call.
the 20, down to the 10. Touchdown, Bengals. Chase
He
Brown,
cannot get there.
44 yards. And the Bengals are able
Cannot
to
get
extend
there.
their lead. So another touchdown there,
Oh,
and even
look
though
at
we're
this.
still just here in the third quarter, kind of hard now to see them get this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it, pick a play, any play. They're rocking and rolling right now.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is now 24. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Well, if you like the guys who run the ball, you're enjoying watching this. But the other guys, especially the defense coordinator, trying to figure out an answer on how to slow down the running game, I think maybe he starts to call more blitzes, because you can call run blitzes in order to try and get more people to the point of attack.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Good carry there by Fournette, who, despite a drop in production, remained a capable back in all facets of the game last season. Finished with over 1,200 all-purpose yards.
They'll run it again with Fournette. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
From the 42-yard line, here's a 2nd and 5. A handoff, Fournette running left. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Well, you know they had a 3rd down play on standby just in case, but he says no need with that carry. Runs like that will continually earn him more work in this and future contests.
Moore, the man in motion. Fournette on the counter. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. On 2nd down, here's Fournette.
Oh, just hold it for 2 more seconds.
151 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Running left, it's Fournette. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. That burst good for 20 and a first down. Well, if they can execute the run-pass option like that, it puts the defense in a really, really tough spot.
The running ability of Kyler Murray makes defensive coordinators and players crazy, because essentially now you have an extra running back there. So if he keeps it, you've got a problem. If he hands it inside, you're probably not ready for it, because you have all your focus back on number 1.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Oh, man.
Quintez Cephas, a 20-yard touchdown.
Taking freaking.
And the Cardinals get a bit closer. So a very important first drive of the 3rd quarter, Charles, and safe to say, a much-needed touchdown.
Which leads to the question, where was this in the first half? Because if they'd had a few more drives like that, they wouldn't be in this situation. But that is the kind of drive that sends a message to the other side. We're going to be here, and we're going to battle you to the end.
Man, this guy's getting out
this
quick.
pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Jesus Christ.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Stop here.
No run back here for Jones. A touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here we go. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
11.
They'll stay on the ground.
Ooh, let's go. Pick it up. Thank you, fellas.
And they take possession of the football and have it at their 36-yard
See that again?
line. Well, number one on the list of things not to do when you're up 3 scores in the third, that right there, give the football away.
I love when you speak like that. You know how doctors talk about taking the hip.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure.
Oh, crap.
So they keep the football, but now face 2nd and long. Here's Burrow. Short throw to Smith. That'll give them 8 that time, and that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Burrow will throw.
Oh,
he gets this in the hands of Mixon.
Angle route
again. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Here's a fake on the jet sweep and a run up the middle with Mixon. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been very good. 5 for 7 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
As I take a look at the clock, I realize that this drive has eaten up a good portion of the 4th quarter already. Got to tell you, partner, when you're trying to salt away a game, this is exactly what it's supposed to look like.
12. 11. 11, Thomas.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
Here we go.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Now it's Burrow.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
So 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive, and now they face a 3rd and 3 here. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up.
Good
And
call.
he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
You want 2.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
On 1, ready?
On 2nd and goal, 1 man stands in the backfield, and that's Mixon. Now Burrow. It is intercepted at the goal line. Buda Baker with a pick. And the Cardinals are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
They keep it with Fournette on first down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
From the 35, here's 2nd and a yard. Again, it's Fournette. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Inside handoff now to Fournette. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A gain of 10, first down, Arizona. It's been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
Yeah, it almost feels like he can just grab his briefcase and head home after putting in a full day's work at the office, doesn't it?
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. A handoff to Fournette.
Stop spinning.
And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. 8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. They'll try and run forward with Fournette. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
I apologize in advance, partner, but the beefeaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were licking their chops on 3rd and short. And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish, stuffing that one short of a first down.
Well, we got beef eaters licking their chops and tasty dish in one fell swoop.
I did apologize in advance, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. That line's not eating tofu, I'll tell you that much for free. They throw it out right complete. And he is going to have the Cardinals first down, it would appear. And yes, the chain gang going to move the sticks. They take a risk on 4th and 4, but they get it by a full yard.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
You know, boys, we got this.
To throw, it's Murray. And this one taken in by Cephas. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 2nd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's Murray. And his throw is incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Here's a give to Fournette. And it's not going to be enough here. A gain of 4, about 2 feet short of the marker, 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
They'll go with a big bank Fournette. And the surge is going to be too much defensively. He's hit and taken down to the backfield. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The Bengals drive about to get going. And it's looking all the more likely that a 5th straight win is going to be in the cards. They'll try to run some time here with a 1st and 10. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Didn't get to the sticks, but that's an ideal carry there on 1st down, isn't it?
I mean, now you're 2nd and 1. Although, you know, in the NFL, even if he picked up the first down, I don't think it's a big difference because the clock doesn't stop.
Yeah, not like college.
Right. If it's college football, you want to make 2nd and 1 is probably better than picking up the first down, because in college football, the clock stops with every first down and actually aids the defense in that situation.
And they'll take a knee as the clock ticks down toward 50 seconds to go.
Here we go.
And they take a knee.
Ah, man. Rough one.
So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the football, and I bet that you would agree.
Yeah, if you hold a team under 10 points, that's a job well done.
Let's see
really
where we
well
went
done.
wrong
So
at,
I would
guys.
say game balls for every starter and every key player who participated in this game.
Now, see, I only like one game ball. You're handing out multiple. Although I set you up by saying game balls plural, but I
like where we're going with this. You say one to represent, like the best player of all that, and I say multiples so that you keep everyone motivated and involved.
You're a man of the people.
I'm a man of the people. I thought I was the only child.
You get a game ball, and you get a game ball. Game balls for everybody.
Played shade underneath.
So for the Bengals, they improved to 5-0 now on the young season. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, the loss will move them back to 3-2 on the year. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Williams had nothing up for him. Go for a TD. He just sneaks it in. I think I throw a pick right here. What is he in? I feel like it's Tampa 2. It's not. It's cover 6. Cover 6. Ugh. I probably had the deep drag going. I mean the shallow. Just a bad read. If I'd have threw this right here, I'd have been straight. Maybe by the time I saw it, it was too late. What y'all doing? Oh, by the time I saw it was too late, could have went underneath. Oh, he just plays shade over the top. I mean, even here, this is a mesh. Looks like a mesh. Just couldn't get nobody out free. I mean, I don't know. Again, this guy just comes through untouched. Untouched. What does he do? Does he shade, send him over? Maybe time to look up. Again. The inside slot guy. Right here, I'm here. How can I make this more effective? You know what? I think I see what he's doing. When he sends pressure, he's shading underneath. So it makes quick reads tough. Back the block, a backer. Still, look at this. Ugh, he just gets it off just in time. Man, I should have shaded it. You know what? But why does he take so long to be going? Look, this is crazy. Look why. Because if he goes, on time, this is a sack. Right up the middle. I don't know what this hesitation is about. It's a full 1/1000. Second, I mean, it's a second delay, but changes everything. Ah. Even what is my O-line doing right here? Oh man, that should have been a touchdown. I mean, the first quarter alone is where I did all that self-inflicted damage. Ah, man. Probably need to start running more. He couldn't stop the run. But not like he needed to. Yeah, like a couple six again. Couple six. The ground caused the fumble. And then again with the angle route, right? Just throws it as soon as. I don't even know. What would I do? Would I bluff blitz? Send the outside linebacker, bluff blitz to end, lean the DT. Yeah, it's twice coming with that. Yeah, this right here, I should have had a first down. He just swam on the inside. This. He got so lucky with this. Corner blitz. Oh man. Rough one, y'all. Rough one. Game was over quick. Get 13 points. Isaiah Simmons, what do you need? Hybrid. Go run support. Man coverage, tackle, and zone coverage. I should have moved him to corner. Marco Wilson. Too short. Ah, man. All right.